this week's episode on The Earth Isn't Flat, we'll be talking about climate change and its impact on forest fires, as well as how forest fires further propagate climate change. Firstly, Lim will give us a live report on the forest fires happening now in Australia.
Hi everyone, I am currently on site with firefighters and strong rescue efforts have been going on here. Australia is facing one of the worst forest fires in the country's history. The fires have burned an estimated 46 million acres, destroyed 5,900 buildings, and killed at least 34 people. Residents and tourists have been forced to relocate, and nearly 3 billion animals have been killed or displaced. We believe that these unprecedented fire seasons are strongly related to climate change.
Thank you, Lim, and all the best to our firefighters. A recent analysis that investigated the role of human-induced climate change in the Australian wildfires has shown that climate change made the conditions for forest fires at least 30% more likely. Further analysis has shown that, globally, climate change is exacerbating the weather conditions that can stoke wildfires.
Before we discuss further, we have invited two experts to share with us the impacts of climate change on forest fires. We have Dr. Ho here with us and Professor Koh, who is joining us online via Zoom. So Dr. Ho, how does climate change contribute to forest fires?
Fires are actually a natural process in the renewal and regeneration of ecosystems. However, 96% of the world's fires are either deliberately lit or unintentionally caused by humans. In some ways, fire is simple. All it takes is the right weather and climate conditions, plenty of fuel and a spark. Climate change has affected the first two components, causing fire seasons around the globe to become more extreme and widespread. The clearest connection is, of course, the rising global temperatures. Global average temperature increase has accelerated since the 1980s to just under 0.2 degrees Celsius per decade, and is likely to accelerate further in the future. Hotter and drier conditions and even extreme weathers such as droughts have led to more fire-prone conditions globally. Hence, fires are more likely to burn over larger areas and at higher temperatures. A study published in 2015 has also found that, globally, the number of days that wildfires are likely to burn has risen as a result of climate change.
Thank you, Dr. Ho. So, Professor Koh, what are the other implications of forest fires?
Forest fires are one of the many aspects of the climate feedback system that fuses more rapid climate change. As fire burns, the carbon stored in vegetation combusts, releasing potent greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide into the atmosphere. Increased global emissions lead to higher temperatures, which then create drier, more fire-prone conditions. With more fires comes more emissions, perpetuating the entire cycle. In terms of the impact, forest fires can also have severe ecological, social, and economic consequences. For example, 84% of the ecoregions critical for conserving biodiversity are threatened by the worsened forest fires intensities and frequencies.
Thank you for your insightful analysis. As you can see, the increase in forest fires can be attributed to the global climate change. It is vital that these fires and the climate crisis be managed to avoid the increasing frequency and severity of the natural disasters happening around the world. As a tiny spark now has the potential to cascade into disastrous fire, climate change mitigation measures are crucial in addressing the climate feedback system, which is fueling all these fires in the first place.
That's all we have for you today. And this is Reporter Lim and Reporter Chi signing off.